Hello and welcome. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do so now so we can be sure and see each other again. Today I'm talking about 5 things that men wear that I love. The first thing that I love when men wear is hand jewelry. Now, a lot of men are comfortable wearing a watch, and those are great, but it's really nice to see when they branch out into bracelets and rings. It gives me a clue about their personality. It shows me the kinds of things that they like to select, and it also gives me something to ask them about. Like, tell me about your bracelet, or tell me about your rings. It's also interesting to see when men stack rings and they wear rings in different ways. It shows their personality, and it's a great conversation starter. The second thing that I love to see men wear is necklaces. And I know I'm doing 2 jewelry items, but I see these both a little bit differently. Necklaces hold a special place in my heart, I think partially because I grew up on military bases, so all of the men around me normally wore dog tags. It was a very common thing to, especially as a child, to ask a guy if you could look at his dog tags, and they were so long that they didn't even have to take them off. You could look at them, and sometimes they were out and visible, and sometimes they were tucked under the shirt, but even just a little hint of a chain is interesting to me, and I like to see it, and it gives me the opportunity to ask the guy, tell me about your necklace. The third thing I love to see a man wear is a hat. And when I was a young girl, men wore hats, older men wore hats. Now, even older than my father, my grandfather's age and older, they would wear hats. And as I was growing up, fewer and fewer men wore hats. I even remember commenting to my father one time, as I get older, I'm really going to miss old men in hats. And my father said to me, when you get older, there won't be any old men, which is true. But I'm so excited to see hats coming back in style and young men wearing hats. The fourth thing I love to see men wear is color or pattern. And a lot of times guys dress very monochromatic, and that is okay, but it's really exciting to see them wear some color sometimes. So a colorful shirt, and even with a pattern, even a floral pattern under a jacket. Or if you're wearing a suit and you're going to wear a tie, I love it when it's just really bright, or it speaks to your personality. It doesn't necessarily have to be bright, but if it's colorful and it really says something about you. Today, guys are experimenting a lot more with color and pattern and flair, and it's so exciting to see. I really enjoy it. The fifth and final thing I want to talk about is clothes, and it's not a particular style of clothes because men have all different kinds of styles, and I really like a lot of different styles on men. What I'm talking about here is well-fitting clothes. I just like to see men wearing well-fitting clothes. Because guys, if your clothes are way too big, it looks like you're hiding something, or you just didn't care, you just didn't show up. Or if they're too tight, if they're really small, it looks like you're still growing up and you don't know it. It just doesn't look like you've arrived. When you have clothes that fit your body well, whatever your body type is, it says, I'm showing up. I care about my appearance, I care about being here today, and I am showing up. So those are 5 things I love to see men wear. What did I miss? What do you love seeing men wear? And if you're a guy, what do you love to wear? I hope to see you again soon. Bye for now.